Welcome to the Battle Drill Devotional Podcast with Captain Rob Westwood-Payne.
Today is Maundy Thursday, the 6th of April. This week, during Holy Week, we're meditating on some of the events of Maundy Thursday and Good Friday as we journey with Christ to the cross. Will we be changed by this encounter? We turn to our Bible reading for today, which is found at Mark chapter 15 and verses 16 to 20. The soldiers mock Jesus. The soldiers took Jesus into the courtyard of the governor's headquarters, called the Praetorium, and called out the entire regiment. They dressed him in a purple robe, and they wove thorn branches into a crown and put it on his head. Then they saluted him and taunted, "Hail, King of the Jews!" And they struck him on the head with a reed stick, spit on him, and dropped to their knees in mock worship. When they were finally tired of mocking him, they took off the purple robe and put his own clothes on him again. Then they led him away to be crucified. Amen. He came in at the end of our evening worship meeting. He swore like a trooper. The Salvationists heard some words that night that would have been an education to them. I tried to placate him. He calmed down for a bit, but then he was off again, and as he made his way out of the doors, he turned and spat at me. I was shocked, but somehow God still gave me words of peace and calm to give him as he left us. Being spat at is revolting. The lady at the dry cleaners, who was tasked with cleaning my uniform, almost refused to do so. But spitting is just one of the appalling abuses that Jesus faces from the governor's soldiers. They rough him up. They pretend to worship him. They mock him. They make a fake crown out of sharp thorns and press it into his skull. It's horrible and humiliating, and just reading it makes us want to turn our heads away. But as Jesus suffers the ignominy of the soldiers' abuse, he puts himself in the place of all human suffering. Whatever you have suffered in your life, Jesus has suffered it too. He can identify with the victims of bullying. He can identify with the person who is always mocked and put down in the workplace. He can identify with the victim of torture. He can walk alongside victims of abuse. He stands with the fearful and anxious. He stands with those who look in terror at the future. Jesus doesn't offer a quick fix, but he is there with those who suffer. He is willing to take their pain on his shoulders. If you are suffering today in any way, know that Jesus is there with you amid it all. As you think about these words today, this question may help you. Do you find it difficult to reach out to Jesus when you're suffering? Why or why not? And I hope to see you again soon for another battle drill.
If you would like to subscribe to Captain Rob's Battle Drill Devotional, wherever you choose to listen to podcasts, or if you'd like to receive them direct to your inbox, head to www.equippinghispeople.com/devotional and follow the instructions.